Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and let's head over to Portland, where the Blazers fans piled into Moda Center looking for a win. While the Pelicans are the 6th seed, the way they match up with Rondo and Jrue Holiday on Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum make this a more balanced series. On top of that, the Blazers really don't have anyone to defend all-world forward Anthony Davis. Terry Stotts opted to put Nurkic on him to start, but let's just say I'm sure he'll be hesitant to do that again. The Pelicans wasted no time going right at Nurkic to see what he could do, and because of all the space he needs to give AD, he gets a wide-open 15-footer from the elbow. A simple pin down by Holiday gets another open look from 17 feet. Nurk is too slow getting around to contest. They tried Ed Davis on AD, and watch his angles on this ice defense. While Ed is supposed to contain the ball handler, he's turned too far towards the corner. He needs to be open a bit more so he can track AD. He then drops his left foot way too far back, opening the picket fence and letting AD get to the lane line without resistance. It's over from there. With Nurkic back on him, Davis unleashes one of the all-time great attack-on-the-catch moves I have ever seen, going behind the back on the blow-by for the easy layup. Hoping to get by with Nurkic still on him in the second half, AD has too much mobility for him, and it's a matchup Stotts will have to avoid in Game 2. Davis had 35 points in this game, and when he's scoring this easy on Nurkic off a simple pick and roll, expect huge gains from him all series long. Here they run Spain pick and roll, where a third player comes up and back screens the ball screener's man. Ed Davis cannot figure out who he's supposed to switch on to, and Rondo gets an easy assist at the rim. The Blazers try a Minu on him, but total breakdown in communication where both Nurkic and Davis run to Mirotic, allowing a free run to the rim for AD. Rondo racked up 17 assists in this game, controlling much of the half-court traffic like a maestro. Aminu is probably too small to guard AD, since a little spin move in the post gets another gorgeous dime for Rondo. Both Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum struggled from the field, and in CJ's case, some of his misses were great looks that just didn't fall. On this middle drive, it's a different experience when AD is chasing you down. He'd have been better off turning this into an inside hand layup, shooting it with the right hand and reducing the angle so AD would have had to have fouled him to get to the ball. Great action by the Blazers offense on the short roll, which forced CJ's man to bump down. The pass comes out, it's an open look, but he can't get it to go down. In transition, he finds another good look from 3, but again, it hits the back rim. I would expect CJ to not miss these types of shots again, so there's hope for the Blazers, but I did notice that his right foot is drifting too far away from his body on the way down. Lillard really struggled, shooting 6 for 23, and the pursuit by the defense was fantastic all night as Ian Clark finishes the play by blocking it out of bounds. They got him off ball to run off screens, good flare cut to find an open catch, but Jrue Holiday's defense was great all night as he fights around and blocks the shot. They try a double staggered ball screen for him, but when Nurkic sets it, it gets Anthony Davis on him on the switch, and the Blazers are going to have to find other shots. This one isn't dropping. More great hustle by Holiday. He ices the pick and roll, but Mirotic is in the wrong position. Jrue doesn't give up and gets back into the play to pressure the miss. As the game got tight, Dame created a good step back but just couldn't get it to fall. A shot I'd expect to go down going forward. Down the stretch, the Blazers hit the Pelicans with a 10-0 run to make it close, and one way to balance the AD-Nurkic matchup is to get Davis pinned down low and let Nurkic use his strength on him. With Nurkic on Davis, they decided to blast the ball handler, and it worked here as the pass got deflected and CJ steps in for the steal, and this led to the Blazers using their speed to get Dame an attack to the hoop and a layup that not even Davis could get to. This time they attack Mirotic in the pick and roll, something they should do more of, and he gets a baseline drive, baseline drift action for CJ McCollum, a great look, and they cut it to 5. Down by 1 under a minute to go. They get another good steal on a drive by Clark. CJ has numbers, but Jrue Holiday comes up huge again, this time with the game-saving steal in the open court. The Pelicans turn to Spain pick and roll again to ice the game, but it doesn't work if AD doesn't roll hard to the basket. For some reason, he stays above the free throw line, the defense is able to contain the action, and the Blazers get what they want, a three-pointer from him. With the game in the balance, Dame attacks Jrue Holiday and makes a mistake. He tries to initiate contact, relying on the refs in a situation where the refs don't usually make calls. On top of that, Holiday expertly ducks out of the way. Great no call, and the Blazers are left to foul. That said, the last play of the game, down 3 with no timeouts left, going for 2 isn't the smart play here. Holiday comes up with another huge defensive play, and now the Pelicans have taken home court advantage away from the Trailblazers. And while they must figure out a better way to defend Anthony Davis, if they do get better shooting from Dame and CJ, they'll be in good shape too. And that means we're all treated to an epic 7-game series.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!